Welcome back, everybody. I'm Phil, and that's my co-host, Sam. The beautiful Samantha is checking out Ali G with me today.
Hey, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We are Bars and Barbells.
So Samantha was just informing me that she is familiar with Borat, and I am not.
Why do you say it like that?
What?
Borat.
What is it? How do you say it?
Borat.
Borat?
Borat. It sounds like you're saying Bo the Rat.
Anyways, Samantha is familiar with
Borat.
and not I. So she will have some familiarity with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
That's his name, right? The comedian that
Yes.
plays the role of Ali G. So clearly I'm a noob here when it comes to Sasha. Not as much for Sam, but you don't know anything about Ali G. Is that right?
No, I've never heard of Ali G. I never was really huge into Borat. It was just one of those things that at the time when he was super, super popular playing that character, all of the guys, all my guy friends were all obsessed with it, cracking jokes about it. It was never really my thing, but I constantly heard about it.
All right. So maybe I was just a little dated there. But I think Ali G actually came out prior, obviously. Well, I don't think it did. It came out prior. So this may have been his coming out party in terms of his comedic career. So you guys,
was early 2000s, right? 2001 to 2004.
I don't know specifically what we're going to watch. It just says funniest moments here.
True.
But Ali G, I believe there was a show that you're referring to that came out in 2000 to 2004. So I don't know if this is excerpts from the show, but clearly we're being ignorant as possible in our introduction here. So you guys,
there's lots for you to educate us about in those comments.
You guys can provide some insights to us down below. We've tried to incorporate more UK based comedy. What am I saying? I'm just thrown off because you tell me that I say Borat improperly. So, anyways,
I didn't say it was improperly. It was just different.
I'm sure I'm gonna get roasted in the comments now. Anyways, I don't care. You guys do all you want. Roast me as we expect Ali G might do in this here. But we've been trying to incorporate more UK content on our channel. So if you have other recommendations for other stuff that we can do, drop it down below in the comments section. But I'm extending out this intro way too long. I hope you've been entertained thus far. I'm going to leave it up to Ali G to entertain us going forward if you are ready, Sam.
What's your job here?
My job here is primarily as the commanding officer of the recruitment unit.
So you is the boss man here?
The boss man.
Where's we going?
What is this outfit?
Oh, we're going to Valor Hall, and in Valor Hall we'll meet Sergeant Hires, who's going to take us through some of the recruit scenario training.
Okay, well, what's going to happen here today is you're going to actually participate in some Philadelphia Police recruit training.
Wicked,
okay, well, we're going to do some scenarios in which the officers will actually respond to some incidents. You're going to be 2310 car, and anytime you hear 2310 on the radio, you'll push the side button and you'll say 2310.
Is this my partner?
This is your partner right here.
Yo.
This is Officer Brinkman. This is your new partner.
Yo,
you can introduce yourselves.
Yo, Brinkman, is you good cop and I is bad cop?
Well,
who's the good cop? Who's the bad cop?
No, it's not. We're going to go and handle a situation.
Yo, we're going.
2310 car.
There you go, 2310.
Yo, this be me, the main man, 2310, with my man Brinkman.
I take 8501 State Road and meet the complainant for a report of a burglary.
No doubt.
You know what a burglary is?
No doubt.
Real, I've done a couple.
Okay.
All right, you go in first.
No, put that down.
What?
We don't need it.
This is just crazy. You got these the jersey is like an Echo jersey or something like that. Exco, FUBU, all back in the day.
Oh, yeah. His chain.
Gangster vibes.
Look at his hat, to the back and to the side.
Yeah, skull cap. Got his, I assume, fake gun with him here.
He's like...
But I guess this must be him going to the U.S. here, right? Because he's UK. He's got obviously his accent's UK. But it sounds like they're somewhere in the U.S. here. So I don't know if this
I think that's because even if I remember correctly, in Borat, it's, again, he has an accent. He's from somewhere, I think in the Middle East or something. And then he comes over to the U.S., if I'm not mistaken. It's been a very long time since I've been familiar with that.
All right, you go in first.
No, put that down.
What?
We don't need it.
I give you cover.
Okay, all right.
Gotta hold it for
Cover.
the camera,
Yo,
Dan.
we is here looking for burglary.
He's my partner, MC.
Yo,
Okay. What's missing?
you his partner?
13-inch color television.
Okay.
Oh yeah. How do we know you ain't lying? How do we know there was a telly?
We have to take the report anyway.
Yeah.
You know, because we don't know.
Does you promise that there was a telly here? What was you watching?
Well,
That's good.
he wasn't here when it happened.
So we claim. Get a move on, they. Brinkman, you was mental. They're saying that we need to be out there.
Number, real quick. Phone number.
Oi, that ain't the time to get a number, man.
4 or 5.
If you have any more questions, just give me a call.
Okay.
He's
We have
crap.
to get.
Yo, this be 23:10. We'd be back on the road after my man Brinkman finally finished his shit.
Okay, no profanity here.
So
Sorry
aggressive.
about that. Yo, gotta put the siren. It's got a siren on.
Oh, I hate that sound.
No, don't put that out the window.
The ones if they see us.
Stand by.
What, no. Okay. Keep it down.
Put that out the
They
window.
don't know.
Not yet. Here. You can take this when we get out.
Wicked.
All right.
Yo, what's the matter with you?
Some guys jumped us. They beat us up.
You have to put this out. Look. 3 men,
Yo,
Yeah.
3 men.
1 black male, 1 white male.
23:10, there's 3 men. 1 brother, 1 honky, and 1. What's the S?
Spanish.
1 Spanish.
We refer to the person as a white male, not as a honky.
Why
A
not?
honky in the United States is not a nice term for a male, for a white person.
Why not?
It's like an ethnic slur.
Ah, for real. But
And-
they say you can be a honky, but you can still be hung like a donkey.
Possibly. Sure.
10 car.
They's calling our name on the thing. Yo, this be 23:10.
You're supposed to be at the cone shack right in the middle of the driving course.
Okay.
The cool.
We have a report of a burglary. We can't just go up and start shooting. Okay?
real?
So,
That's him.
okay. Tell
that a geezer?
him to stop.
Yo, stop it!
Keep your distance. Keep your distance. No,
Stop
wait,
it,
wait.
motherfucker!
Keep your distance.
Don't move.
Wait,
You was
wait,
fucking
wait,
with the wrong
wait,
cop.
wait.
Oh, what's
Sir,
going on?
Yo, you like the
Wait,
taste of
keep
steel?
your distance. Keep your distance. Got to keep a 6 feet distance. Okay, all right. Look,
He
this is
loves
what
this
we do in
fake
a minute
gun.
with a gun call.
He's
What'd you
loving this fake gun.
He's what?
Loving the fake gun. You want to know what steel tastes
And he's
like?
got to hold it the right way too, right? He holds it like this rather
Yeah.
than the. So how you think Ali G is doing? Is he embodying the character of
I think he's doing
an
a pretty
OG
good
here?
job. Yeah, I think he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, the slang.
A
is-
brother and a honky. Also, I'm not sure if you saw the police car. It said Philadelphia, so that's where they are.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
didn't see that. That makes sense. So I wonder how many of these people are like they know what's going on and how
Yeah.
many of them don't. Like that one cop that was in the office there didn't seem
He
like
was
he
like-
knew what was happening here.
But he was like, is this guy
Is
serious?
this serious or
Or am
what?
I on comedy TV?
Is this like bring your kid to work day or?
Okay, all right. Look, this is what we do in a minute with a gun call. Okay.
All right, wicked.
Don't forget, when we get up there, we're going to open the doors and we're going to go behind the doors. Okay, there he goes. Okay, tell him to put his hands up.
Yo, what for? Put up your hands, or is you gonna be shot by us?
Okay, tell him you see the gun.
I can see the motherfucking gun. Put that up.
You can't curse. You can't curse.
You can't curse.
Tell him to put his face in the ground.
Yo, stick your head in that ground and eat the dirt.
Okay.
Eat
now
the
put
dirt.
that down. Okay, walk around him.
Yo.
Put your right hand up, sir.
What's he got?
Get one hand free. Take the gun.
Where's he got a gun?
Where do we see it?
Put your
gun away.
Put your gun away.
Okay, no, don't point it at him.
It's a fake gun. He's got a fake gun.
Okay, that's fine.
He's got a fake gun.
That's
Still
fine.
do the job.
All right.
Still
So
do the
you
job.
try to do this
Wait,
with a fake
he
gun.
might have
You thought
another
that was
one.
funny.
Hold on.
Might have another gun.
You thought that was funny doing
Roll
this
over,
fake
sir.
gun on this. You picked the wrong cop to fuck around with, Slamball.
Okay, well, we don't talk like that in Philadelphia.
All right. So I have to touch him here.
You got to touch him. Search him. Come on, you want to be a cop or not?
For real, I just don't like touching blokes.
Let's go. Look, you want to be a police officer or not?
Blokes.
Look, bloke, man.
Man, oi, did I ask
Let's go.
to have a
Let's
chat
go.
with
Let's
you?
go search.
He's like, yo.
Automatically pulls
Let's
for the
go.
gun.
We're wasting time. A crowd's starting to form. We want to get out of here. Let's go. You don't need your gun. What do you need your gun for? No, really. What can you feel?
I don't want to
about?
touch.
You got to touch. Do you want to be a cop or not?
I do want to
Do
be
you want to be a cop or not?
for real, but I can just.
Well, it's not for real. Either you touch them or you don't touch them.
I can see there's nothing
No.
there.
You came here saying I want to be a cop.
I want to be. Look what we got here.
Oh, what do you got? Don't check.
Where'd you get this from?
All right, he's got
All right.
money. No, don't put it in your pocket.
Why not?
He's going to say you stole
But
it.
he probably nicked it from
He's
someone.
handcuffed.
Did
Put it
you?
back in his pocket.
Did you get that money from someone?
It's my money.
Put the gun away.
Yeah, right.
All right? You got to touch him. Let's go.
Yo,
Come on.
Hey,
Come
son.
on.
All right, where's
There, take your hand. You got to touch. There you go. That's what we do.
Oh,
all
that
right?
is disgusting.
All right, here we go. And that completes Cop 101 here at the Philadelphia Police Academy. How'd it go?
The poor perpetrator there is just standing and getting abused.
It's like,
Touch him. I don't want to touch him. Touch him.
literally
Pull his
is
hand,
like
touch him.
poked his penis like 5 times.
So clearly, you know,
He also loves the gun, eh? Like first response, just
he does. I think as well. It's. We were reading. I don't know how this plays into his other material, but we were reading that he sometimes likes to highlight the hypocrisy in things, and I think it's funny. He goes to the extreme of like a police brutality in this sense,
yeah.
of how somebody might take advantage of this position, and maybe police officers will sometimes, but it won't sound the way he's doing it.
Yeah.
He's doing it like a gangster would, like a mafia personality would, like, tell me everything you know right now, I'm gonna blow your brains out. And it's like the police officer says it in like a polite way.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you should really share the information with me that you have, so it
Or
might help
else.
you out.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We also read that like he sometimes does things on the fly or like a lot of improvisation too, which I feel like you can kind of see that in this.
Oh yeah, 100%. He just rolls with it.
Yeah.
Here we go. And that completes Cop 101 here at the Philadelphia Police Academy. How'd it go? What you think?
Respect. Do you think I can make a good cop?
Probably.
Respect. Check it out. Today we is chatting about education. Let's
Education.
talk about something that people don't like to chat about. A tattoo subject.
Tattoo.
Teacher-student relationships. Should kids ever be allowed to date
No.
their teachers?
No, definitely not.
But in school, my French teacher, Miss Bird, used to totally fancy me. Always looking at me, speaking French to me, bonjour, bonjour. And you could see she was interested, But it was never allowed to happen because she was grown up, I was 13, even though I had a full tash upstairs and down.
A full tash upstairs and down.
Was I not allowed to date her?
Because your relationship as a student, not the relationship of a lover.
You're
a minor.
She was interested, you could see.
If your teacher had been interested in another student in your class, how would you have felt about the grades that she was giving that student as opposed to the grades she was giving you?
It's about the
Don't
grades.
you think students would study harder if there was a incentive? If the teacher would say, whoever studies hardest this term gets to play with these?
No.
No. No.
If there was-
no.
Why
Out of the
not?
question. Out of the question. We've said why.
If we
At
ask young
that
people
age,
watching
totally
this program
inappropriate.
what incentives they want to learn, I don't believe that nearly any of those young people would say these. That's not what they would say.
Let's talk about bullying in schools.
You guys have to inform us if these are actual real people
Yeah.
with titles in the government or in municipal
If they're
governments
just made
or
up
what.
people. Yeah. Also, you were talking about the FUBU before. He's wearing a FUBU sweatsuit.
I didn't even notice that, but yeah, fitting.
It's a well serious problem, innit? Was anyone here bullied in school?
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah, I can understand
let's
that.
make a distinction, though, I think, between bullying and real violence and danger, because I don't think there's any place for allowing violence in a school.
So you must have been bullied. What sort of things did they call you? Don't tell me.
Oh, no,
let me guess.
yeah.
What, like four eyes? Or
No. I didn't wear
smelly
glasses.
Or
No. I didn't wear
what,
glasses
like
then.
gay boy or something like that?
No.
Gaylord.
I wasn't bullied all through school, but I do remember one occasion where
What kind of things did they call you?
No. They didn't call me
Like
anything. They,
La-di-da-di boy, Fifi man.
I honestly can't remember, but I do remember, getting in fights I really didn't want to, simply because I was being picked on. I sort of thought that's what you meant.
But what kind of thing was you bullied for? Like your what?
I guess they thought that I was weaker than they were.
They thought you was what?
Yeah.
Weaker.
Yeah, I guess
Weaker.
they thought.
Weaker.
Yeah, I guess they picked on me because they thought I didn't get my heights until junior high or high school.
Oh, so you was like small. You was
I was
like
small
little,
for a while, yeah, and then
yeah,
I
like little runt of the litter. Mm-hmm. So what they call you, like small boy, and
I honestly don't remember any names sort of thing, but there was something like that. And even if you haven't experienced, I mean, it's not that hard to imagine this sort of thing. And it shouldn't be allowed to the degree that it can be
oh,
stopped.
don't go on about it, little boy.
Schools are social settings, right? Schools are social settings. So you have to pay attention to the relationships between kids and the relationships between teachers and students.
So, does you think there's too many rules in school?
In school,
I didn't ask you, Four Eyes.
All right, wise guy. Yeah,
I ain't
so he
small.
thinks.
I ain't like little runner of the litter.
Oh, is that right? I suppose we're
boy,
all
don't laugh,
geared on
right?
that. You're what?
I wouldn't laugh, all right?
Right. What? Or is there some threat behind that, sir?
Yeah, you may laugh, but I bet I could beat you up.
I'm not so sure of it. Maybe we ought to try it.
We want to big up all my guests here tonight. Keep it real. Keep your mind. Keep thinking. Keep studying.
So, Sam, what are your thoughts on the last segment of Ali G there?
Oh my gosh. Well, he definitely likes to provoke people, that's for sure.
Pardon me?
He definitely likes to provoke people, that's for sure.
I think that is part of the Ali G personality, it
Yeah.
seems. Get under your skin a little
Push
bit.
people's buttons a little bit.
I have a feeling that may be a staple in some of his characters, if not all.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that from Borat a little bit. I also feel like the get up is like spot on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny because you have these serious demeanors in the conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And serious topics with this completely unserious person that you cannot take seriously in any way, shape, or form while trying to carry on this conversation.
Is he wearing a do-rag?
I think it's a skull cap, but
True.
But I don't know if it's supposed to be elaborating on topics. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I guess on my first introduction to Ali G, I'm like having a hard time envisioning where he goes with these characters beyond this.
Yeah.
Like, because it's a full movie that he did, right?
I don't know if he
I
did
think there was a full movie.
Yeah,
for
I think
Borat.
there was a movie, and I think there was also a TV show. And then I think he also did segments on like talk shows and stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll just have to wait, I guess.
So what I was just about to say is that, again, I could be wrong because I haven't watched it in a really long time, but in the Borat the movie, I'm pretty sure it's like a whole storyline. Like, it's like
That's what I mean.
Yeah, so I feel like with him and the movie for this, like maybe it's like there's a certain story with like a conflict that he goes on this adventure or something, like, and that's what.
Well, yeah, that's what I was referring to when I was saying I was struggling to find like where he was going to go with this, because this feels like a skit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Feels like a comedy skit,
Yeah.
right? So, or a sketch of sorts. So how do you translate that into like a full blown movie for a character? That's what I'm having trouble envisioning.
Maybe we'll just have to watch the movie.
Maybe. But anyways, we'll stop speculating here. We can always come back to Ali G in the future or other characters from Sacha Cohen Baron.
I believe so, yes.
Or is it Sacha Baron Cohen?
No, Sacha Baron Cohen. See. See, I'm like, see. Sacha Baron Cohen.
So you guys can let us know where to go next with his content. Obviously, this is our first introduction to him. Enjoyed it. Definitely entertaining. Definitely, like I said, I can see why so many people enjoyed it.
Also a little bit nostalgic for me. I feel like this whole like early 20s gangsta like style.
2000, early
Yeah.
2000s when you were growing up, right?
Yep.
So hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Have a great day. We'll see you on our next video.
See you next time.